Good evening, I'm Pier Pastor. Here's a wrap of today's biggest stories on Newsfeed Weekend. Pro-democracy protesters march across 50 U.S. states and EU cities against Trump and Musk. U.S. President Trump taxes Penguin Island. More questionable names linked to OVP and DepEd confidential funds surface. Groups launch movement seeking justice from Duterte's bloody drug war. Chinese Chamber of Commerce elects new president. Eraserheads lead guitarist Marcos Adoro to step back from upcoming project amid sexual abuse allegations. And Comedianne Melai Cantiveros sizzles with birthday bash photos. Today's top story, thousands of pro-democracy protesters went to the street against President Donald Trump and senior advisor to the president Elon Musk. Opponents of the Republican president from Washington, New York, Houston, Florida, and Los Angeles flood the streets protesting against Trump's policies on government staffing cuts, trade tariffs, and eroding civil liberties. In Washington, protesters gathered in the National Mall ranged from elderly to young people. The mass action even extended to some European capitals. Demonstrators voiced their opposition to Trump's aggressive trade policies. This is considered the largest demonstration since Trump's return to the White House. Meanwhile, two tiny remote Australian territories were not spared of Donald Trump's new tariffs. Heard and McDonald's Islands are Antarctic outposts populated by penguins and seals. Like the rest of Australia, they will be subjected to 10% tariff. Australian Trade Minister Don Farrell told reporters he doesn't know what the penguins did to Trump to deserve the tariffs. He says it's clearly a mistake. A breaking news back home. There was an explosion in Pangasinan. We are seeing initial pictures of the incident from the Philippine Emergency Alert. Initial reports says the fire and explosion happened at a gasoline station in Barangay Don Pedro in the town of Malasique. BFP personnel and firefighting volunteers are already in the scene to extinguish the fire. There appears to be a growing list of suspicious and fictional-sounding individuals who received confidential funds from the Office of the President and DepEd under VP Sara Duterte's watch. House Deputy Majority Leader Paulo Ortega said those who received a total of 612.5 million pesos combined confidential funds include Hanelet Camille C., Fiona Biong, Fiona Villegas, Fiona Ranites, Ellen Magellan, Erwin Q. Ewan, Gary Tanyada, and Joel Linangan, all sounding like names of known Filipino figures. The new batch of names did not appear to have official birth, marriage, and death records from the Philippine Statistics Authority. Ortega said this is not funny anymore as the repetition and creativity of the names no longer seem coincidental. Progressive groups on Sunday launched a movement seeking accountability as former President Rodrigo Duterte faces trial before the International Criminal Court. Families of victims, human rights advocates, faith-based groups, together with Bayan Muna, all attended the launching they called White Ribbon, Duterte Panagutin. The groups are seeking justice for those killed under the Duterte administration's bloody drug war. Former Bayan Muna Representative Nery Colmenares said, white ribbon symbolizes their collective grief and their unwavering resolve to seek justice. They also called on the Marcos administration to protect victims and their families, to fully cooperate with the ICC proceedings. The Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated has elected a new president after a 3-day national convention and elections. Victor Lim, President and CEO of Veco Paper Corporation and Everwealth Traders and Development Corporation, has been elected as FFCCCII President, replacing its outgoing President Dr. Cecilio Pedro. Pedro led FFCCCII through post-pandemic recovery from 2023 to 2025 and was key on their digitalization efforts. Lim, a chemical engineering graduate from the University of Santo Tomas, held leadership roles in paper, trade, and education sectors. He also previously served as FFCCCII Executive Vice President. Marcos Adoro to step back from upcoming project amid sexual abuse allegations. His former bandmate Eli Buendia took to social media to address the issue. In his Instagram post, Eli said that they acknowledge the recent allegations that have surfaced online, and as proponents of justice, they unequivocally condemn all criminal acts and stand against abuse of any form as they seek the truth. Eli added they will move forward with humility and deep respect for the truth and social responsibility. The Eraserheads is set to stage a concert in May 31 in Parañaque City. And before we go, let's take a snap at comedian Melai Cantiveros' recent social media post. Melai celebrated her birthday with attention-grabbing photos as treat to her followers on her Instagram page. Hilariously endorsing a local coconut wine, tuba. Melai posed like a calendar girl. The glam shots were captured by Miguel Alumahan, and she put funny captions and even tagged calendar girls Catherine Bernardo and Ivana Alawi. Melai added, "This is her birthday bash post and she's expecting to be bashed." The humorous birthday post instantly gained tons of comments. Thank you for watching. I'm Pier Pastor. Stay tuned. Billionaire News Channel is on Free TV Channel 31, SkyCable Channel 33, Converge 74, and 24 on Cignal. Also check our website, bnc.ph. Good evening.